Hey guys, I'm a nerd.
And I'm his mom.
Today we're starting our Hunter x Hunter manga read through. Not from the start, we're going from when the anime left off. We did a community poll and we asked you guys in the comments. We kind of know, like,
we
how
still
to
don't know.
format
We
this.
still don't know.
Because I was gonna read the manga and like you guys want to see the reactions to it. I was like, well, I know some people do live streams, some people just do reviews and don't actually show themselves reading it. So I wasn't sure exactly how. I have seen some YouTubers who just straight record them reading it. And I don't know how entertaining this is going to be necessarily, but you guys voted that this is what the format you wanted it in. And well, I mean, we'll try to make it as entertaining as possible. But we're also going to be reading it, so we're going to be, I'll be showing like manga panels on screen occasionally. I don't think I can constantly have it up for the video because I think showing manga panels is even like more strict than anime, because it's still like in anime, part of the fair use of it is you're not experiencing it the same as just watching it yourself.
Yeah.
But the manga you kind of are, because it's just on screen, you can read it. So I'll have key moments on screen, obviously, so it's like more, I'm not gonna completely remove it because I know some people do that.
And also, we're going to be more casual, so...
Yeah, this isn't going to be like
you
a
might
super...
see more of our personalities, which could be bad or good.
So, I mean, I'll be reading it out loud, because like I said, I'm not going to have it on screen all the time, so to make it make sense where we are, I'm going to be saying crap, and so we're starting from chapter 340. I did some research. I think this is where start if the anime leaves us, because the chapter right before this is literally just the final episode of the show. Like, I was reading through it, like, panel for panel, it's like the same thing. It ended with like, Gon like looking out at that stuff and Kurapika sitting in that chair. So
do you know how many chapters we're gonna do?
I forgot how many there are. I think there's like, oh, you mean in this episode?
Yeah,
probably like 5 or 6. I don't know. It depends how long it takes us, because I mean, I can usually read a manga chapter in like 4 minutes.
Well, you can always read faster silently than you can out loud.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. And we're also going to be discussing things as they're happening. Right. So, again, go easy on us. We haven't really done this before. This is like a new format. And there's not like a lot. I mean, there's tons of reaction channels on YouTube. It's like the most common kind of type of YouTube video. You don't see a lot of like manga read through. So we don't have like really like a point of reference of like what other people do that works, So we're just kind of...
That's why we're so up in the air.
Going off the hook here. So just go with it. It'll probably get better as we go. We like get the hang of it. It's just something different.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, looks like we got Bean. Big Trouble, chapter 340, special mission. Are we gonna see Gon again? Because I know it goes Kurapika focused, and we're reading this on Viz, and like it shows the volume covers. I just thought about that. Whatever. Perfect timing, Beans. Have a seat. Cheadle is about to speak. You're not gonna quit, are you, Chairman? Don't worry. The likelihood of that is equal to your manners improving, Monkey. The sound is urgent. Watch this. Okay.
So you're kind of just like skimming.
Yeah, so we're not like, we don't want to like waste your guys' time.
Yeah.
Who's
that?
He looks like a Buddha. Vast amounts of resources, food, untapped reserves for a plentiful future for humanity. He's Kaken's King Huiguro. Like 99% of kids know that. Vast amounts, hold on, he can't mean, we the Karin Empire declare, the Kaken Empire declare, we shall carry on the dreams of humanity and advance our research to the Dark Continent.
Oh.
Okay. Well, Gang said he needed like a sponsor and stuff, and like someone is willing to do it, so he could see it here. Yeah. Okay. I knew it. Okay, they're all shocked.
Yeah.
The ultimate taboo, the forbidden region.
What? It's weird because they consider it like taboo and...
Yeah, like don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, no one ever brought it up till Gang.
Yeah.
What's the Dark Continent? Okay, he doesn't even know. Well, he's younger.
Yeah.
For real, what do you know? What kind of hunter are you? It's outside the world map. Magical beasts... she's like a snake, are said to originate there. Okay. Whenever humanity tried to venture there in the past, ancient manuscripts describe great calamities. over 200 years ago, the Continental V5 Forum signed a treaty agreeing to leave it alone. Okay. It's okay. Interesting. So 200 years ago. So like no one goes there. It's nonsense. This is the Buddha guy. It's nonsense to be tied down by superstitions spread by countries now in decline. The time has come for a rising nation, the driving force behind modern society. Okay, interesting. To open a new door. Do they actually have a plan? New only in name. Their economic growth has made them cocky enough to ignore the treaty. Okay, so it's like a rising country. It reminds me of like the Chimera Ant, like NGL and stuff, or not NGL. I already forgot the name of it. Dang, the country, the palace that like the king took over, like the dictator.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's similar to that. To lead the rest of the world. Did Kakin ever sign the treaty? Didn't everyone have to? They may not have. Kakin, or Kok, I don't know. I'll say Kakin, made the transition from social imperialism to
parliamentary
democracy in the most silent revolution in history 30 years ago. By taking the royal name out of the name of their country, they technically became a new nation. They may have neglected to renew treaties. Okay, it's like a scheme, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be unethical, but not a target for sanctions. This is big news. And then being, okay, the real problem's coming up. Just watch. To lead the Dark Continent expedition team, we've acquired the most qualified person available. Let me introduce you. That's Netero. Okay, they're all shocked. The leader of the greatest specialist in the world, a veteran among fighters, is like an imposter, in active service his whole life. The legendary pro hunter Isaac Netero. Didn't we know his name was Isaac? No, okay, what? We've hired his son, Captain Beyond Netero. What the?
What?
Chairman Netero had a son. What? Look at him. Captain Beyond Net. Is that?
That's a terrible name.
Well, that must be like a code name.
And no, we didn't know that Netero's name was Isaac. It seems very like a chill name.
Isaac. I didn't expect. It's a very like,
He has a son? Look at the scar on his face.
Yeah, he's kind of cool looking, but the art quality like went up a bunch. He had no family. We need to confirm this. Okay, he's talking. My beloved father always used to say, when you stop challenging yourself, your life is... Oh, what the heck?
So I think, like, as we're reading this, sorry to interrupt you, we'll probably just, like, tag team reading, because I'll fill in for words and stuff. Yeah.
Deciphering... My tongue gets, like, tied and stuff. Deciphering myths and exploring ruins, we learn where our ancient ancestors came from. Is there a need to confirm? Okay, they could tell personality-wise he's exactly like him. He seems like him. No matter how many obstacles. It's like the chairman himself is talking.
Oh,
Stand on the path toward... He's like crying, the big guy. I promise I will remove them, the obstacles. Well, look at his arms. He's got like armor, kind of.
How come that he's never been talked about
before? Well, they didn't even know about him.
I mean, he looks like him, so he must be his birth son, not like...
No, I think it is his son. The hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Age, gender, nationality, employment, race, none of it matters. Everyone deserves an equal opportunity. I will turn down no challenger. Anyone who wants to win this new land is my new family.
Interesting.
They're all shocked. Each person will have a role to play. All you need is the courage to step forward. Come one, come all to Kakin. Let us go to the new world. Interesting. Okay, so is this how we're gonna get... I feel like Ging's probably gonna jump up this. Interesting. He kind of looks like a samurai, like his armor and stuff and the cape.
That is weird.
I promise to take you there. Okay, yeah.
Why is he all fired up for
the Dark Continent?
Yeah, has this been like something he's been wanting to do? Or...
Yeah, their reactions are interesting. Some of them are shocked. He's crying because it reminds him of
doesn't
Netero.
look very...
No, she kind of looks mad.
Yeah.
Everyone is wavering. I don't blame them. Even I heard the chairman in his speech. So, actually, the chairman left 2 DVDs. Okay. He knew this would happen here. Why didn't you tell him about this before? He told me to show this to all the Zodiacs if anyone came forward claiming to be his child.
Oh, dang.
Okay, let's watch it. Idiot, he said all of us. There are 2 missing. It'll take forever to track down King. Yeah. Firestone is usually in his office at this time. No, he's not vice chairman anymore. We have to decide on that too. Okay. Was your talk about choosing a vice chairman, Cheeto? Later, message first. Okay, we must find Parathin, gang. Quiet, everyone. I'll make my speech first. As it turns out, it's not unrelated. Over 100 million views on iTube in an hour. 100,000 phone lines can't keep up with the flood of applications. So this must be CAC in here. It's pretty cool looking. Great, keep taking them.
Is this applications to go to the...
Yeah. Okay. Here he is.
Yeah.
The king received a formal request from V5 to withdraw the announcement and sign the treaty. Tell him to ignore it. They've been asleep for centuries. What do you need to do to follow the V5 rules anyway? Okay, another new character here. They're kind of weird looking. You must send an application for passage to an agency operated by V5. In order to apply, there are procedures to follow at each country's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You'll be tied up for a month apiece by contracts and briefings. That's 5 months total. You need 3 letters of introduction from members of the applicant's Congress to see the section chief. You're still not guaranteed to accept it. Who cares? Stop. Yeah, very good. Okay, yeah. He just seems similar to Netero.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like him, obviously. But you asked. They'd make me sit around for years waiting for permission to play by their little club's rules. Then after dropping a fortune, I might get to accompany the expedition on a supervised sightseeing tour. Yeah, he wants to, like, chart it and, like...
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get that. It's like a completely... Gangman seemed like it's most of the world.
Look at these guys.
I want to go where no one has gone before.
Okay.
Meet people nobody has met. Acquire
so it's like going
things.
to space, but...
Yeah, it's like what Gang... This is
Yeah.
exactly what Gang wants. Acquire things nobody has touched. I want to explore without bounds. In the great wide open, leaving my mark on virgin territory. I won't turn down anyone who joins or chase after anyone who leaves, but I'll crush anyone who tries to interfere. Okay. I mean, he seems like he's not, like, evil necessarily.
Look at this guy
here.
with the hair.
They're all interesting looking. They remind me of the Zodiacs. That's Pariston.
Yeah, it is.
He's with them. He might go with them. Okay. Well, he might see it as, like, continuing, like, Netero's will, kind of. The rat Pariston. And the board, Jing, both submitted requests to leave the Zodiacs.
Oh.
And I approved. That's what the meeting's about. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. So they're not part of it at all anymore. So the 10 of us are everyone. I think we can have a look at that message.
Oh, wow.
One more thing. This is important. We have a special mission direct from V5. Hunt down Beyond Netero.
What?
Why is he called Beyond Netero? That's not his name. I don't think his...
Is his name Beyond?
Well, actually, it might be because it's Isaac Netero.
Yeah.
What's a stupid name? Beyond Netero? Like, beyond your dad's name? Okay, well, that's the end of the chapter.
Oh.
That's also the end of the volume this was in, so... It was like a cliff, like
yeah.
You know, they usually include the first chapter of a new arc at like the end of a volume. Interesting. Okay. Man, this is weird. So the Zodiacs are gonna be fighting this group on behalf of the V5 group. So it's gonna be the Zodiac, and I said they're like the Zodiacs. So are they gonna be fighting each other? I mean, I feel like Karapika or Gon or someone has to get involved too.
Yeah.
I feel like Ging's gonna want to go. He will. In this image here, it looks like he's at the edge of the city.
Yeah.
So I think he is going to, and it looks like Pariston's going to as well. I think we should just read the next chapter.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, next chapter. You signed the contract? Yes. Chapter 341, Threats. Okay, this is like the big city, I think. I think the main city in the show. Or that we like kept seeing in Chimera. I don't know the name of it. Our job is to do research on travel worldwide and organize a database, taking into account political and social landscapes, biodiversity, okay. And ultimately assign countries a safety index. And the special unit you were assigned to has an important job, coordinating all the restricted voyage agencies. Yes, I'm well aware of it. So, like, going out to the Dark Continent.
Exactly, yeah.
That guy has a really detailed face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy. How do you read this panel?
People, I've heard you guys say that it's a little wordy, the manga. I think he's kind of known for it, having really, because he wants to fit in as much as he can.
Yeah.
What is rule number 1 for employees? Rigidly screen applicants for travel to the New World and administer a multilateral and comprehensive inquisition and training process. So they're super strict.
Yeah.
We are obliged to accompany qualified travelers and make every effort to maximize safety.
So they're like quality control.
Yeah. In other words, don't let anybody go to the New World.
Oh.
When you have to, keep them on a short leash. So if people gone, well, now there's a problem. You mean Kaken? They're doing as they please because they haven't signed the treaty. They bypassed the screening process and are now demanding unlimited access. Looks like they're on the elevator to B5, so are they going down to D5? The biggest problem is that their trip isn't filed under sightseeing, but under business colonization. Okay. What the gatekeeper of the New World hates most are people who lack manners.
Oh, dang.
The gatekeeper of the New World. Okay, so we're gonna...
The New World as in
the Dark Continent, yeah. If negotiations fail at the summit next month, it will be very difficult to stop Kaken. What would happen? Pandora's box, the lid that must remain closed, will be opened. A figure of speech? I thought it was absurd too. Back when I was young, before I came here. Whoa. Whoa. Is this V5? This guy is shocked too. Got feet? You know what this looks like? It's a squished person. It looks like what something does, like Nanika.
Yeah.
When she crushes someone,
right.
It looks like that. Are those shrunken heads? That's a torso with its entrails hanging out and no head.
Yeah.
They look like plants, like the hand and whatever that thing is. They're like experimenting on it. Okay.
Oh.
What is this? They're all human, or they used to be. A book called Journey to the New World was published several centuries ago, thought to be a lunatic's ramblings, categorized as fiction at the time. Now its very existence is legendary. Your first job is to read every word of it. It's a copy, okay. Yes, sir. The price humanity paid for stepping into the New World, and it's still happening. So these people are the price humanity has paid?
I guess.
So it happened to them because they went there? Well, it seems dangerous, obviously. You saw quite a number of bodies wrung out like towels. It's just like the Kill of a Sister. That book has accounts of people who went there and were wrung to death. But these bodies were all discovered on this side. So they weren't on the Dark Continent. They went and then their bodies were back on the main continent. Any record of the victim's passage to the New World? No, that's another problem. Some suggested it was the Mafia due to their circle of acquaintances, but the testimony of multiple eyewitnesses refuted that theory. They all say it suddenly happened right before their eyes. It's like...
Yeah.
Among the witnesses are doctors, teachers, clergy, and cops. If they were all on drugs, well, in a way, I wish that had been the case.
Yeah.
Anyway, read it and submit a report by next week. Identify risks of passage to the New World from various perspectives. It looks like one of the creatures is slapping the tube. Whoa. The lone survivor is in this room, but it's no longer human. Oh, look at him. I don't even know is he wrinkly? It doesn't eat human food. It's been self-sustaining for almost 50 years.
Wow.
What the heck? 50. It's unable to die. The Beyond report is more detailed about this. Beyond Netera. Okay, so that's probably his name, Beyond. That's funny. It used to be a hunter who went to the New World. This guy is, okay. So every time we take up this challenge, we flee back carrying an extinction-level threat. The result of secret colonization efforts after the V5 Forum formed the treaty. Okay, so this is as big of a threat as Chimera Ant was. It's world-ending stuff here. Okay. Okay, looks like he's researching it at his place. For political reasons, the V5 avoided the Hunter Association and secretly set in their own research team. My son beyond. Oh, this is Netero's message. My son beyond is one of the experts in charge of expedition decision making. So it is his son. This is the DVD they're watching.
Yeah.
Ignoring my warnings, he insisted on taking unexplored routes, which led to considerable casualties. He returned and brought back new threats.
So he's well versed in going.
Yeah, he's been there before. He wanted to try again, but I forbade it until after my death. And I made it a taboo for the Hunter Association as well. Okay. So he's all gung-ho about everyone going with him, but it doesn't seem like he cares at all about how many people died to get there.
Right.
I've stepped foot there just twice when I was young. Okay, so people have gone. The strength required there was not what I sought. I needed an opponent. I sought strength as an individual with either victory or defeat as an outcome. Well, yeah, the punching he did for years. But in the New World, it was a harsh battle against Mother Nature where no victor existed. So it seems similar to Chimera Ant, where it's like these creatures. This is where the mythical beasts come from. So there's probably some like eldritch like entities.
Yeah.
The strength my son desired was formidable and essential to exploring there. If anything, he's probably more suited to being a hunter than I. Doesn't mean he's stronger, but he's more suited to it. Now to the question at hand. I want you to successfully explore the Dark Continent before my son. Okay, they're all shocked. Overcome any of the risks of the Dark Continent and return with hope. Difficulty rating is undisputably A. However, this is a request, not an order. It's a selfish desire of mine. That the association be the pioneer in hunting the mysterious and the dangerous. The rewards will be great, but the risks are far greater, and will likely put the association in great peril. Okay.
So they're going to try to go before...
If they heed his words, but they're also going to be trying to get Beyond's group out of there.
Yeah.
So it is his son, and he named his son Beyond, which is really funny. We merely opened the door to this haunted house and turned heel without crossing the threshold. This is not in order, and it looks like it ends. Oh, okay. Think of it as the fleeting dream of a dead man. Repeat, this is not in order. I repeat, this is not in order. That's funny. They're all kind of like, don't know what to think of it.
It's in order.
It's in order. Beans, be honest. There are no other last wills, right? No. Well, as far as I know. That old man.
So they feel like they're going to have to do it
because it's like his wish, and they all love Netero.
Yeah.
That old man doesn't know how to go away. It doesn't feel like he's dead at all.
That's
the
funny.
long hair means this was recorded before the other one. Oh, yeah, he's all shaved up when he went to Chimera Ant. Okay. What do you say, Cheadle? Since it's an order, there is no other choice. It's not an order, though. But since he insists it isn't, we can't get other members involved. Just us Zodiacs, right? Hold on. I don't mind us going to the Dark Continent, but I'm against hunting beyond.
What's that mean?
Well, so V5 asked Cheadle to get rid of Beyond's expedition. Beyond Netero.
Yeah.
And so, and Netero, he just wants them to go to the
hunting. Okay, I have to get my mind around the fact that
his name's Beyond.
His Beyond, and it's not like Beyond.
Yeah, it's capitalized, and you have to pay attention to that. What's funny is it's probably not that weird sounding to the Japanese readers, because if you don't speak if you don't know what the word English is in Beyond, it's like Japanese names for us, but in English it's kind of odd. Unless they don't. No, yeah. Unless his name's not spelled in English. It's an English word, so I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. Well, it's Isaac Netero, too, which is an English name. It's kind of odd.
It's kind of a cool name. Isaac Netero, yeah.
The reason? Well, I'm contrary.
Hey, that's you. You're contrary.
It's too convenient how one takes care of the other. Yeah, they're tied together, the goals. If we have the same goal, interfering with them doesn't sit well with me either. If it's a race between the Hunter Association and Kakin, it's fair. Is it? The Chairman Sun has been preparing for decades. Have any of us ever considered going to the New World? As far as I know, I can think of only one such idiot, Ging.
Yeah, so they don't want to go necessarily.
Yeah,
but
he looks cool there. I like how he looks in the manga's art style. If Ging would help us, for argument's sake, that's fine. But he's already left the Zodiacs. Even if he were here, he'd insist on doing things by himself. Yeah, he would. It's not fair at all. Beyond starting way ahead of us. The hunt must happen as long as there's no incongruence with the chairman's orders. Sayu's and Kanzai's opinions are pure sentimentality. Oh yeah, don't we need to verify whether the V5 is right or not before we hunt him down? Okay, they're really debating this.
Yeah.
They say it's to benefit mankind, but it's just a scramble for natural resources and land. 5 countries can't decide for the rest of the world.
Humans be humanin'.
Yeah.
Let's take it.
That's beyond what we can do, what we as NGO can meddle with. But our actions can indicate our intent. I don't really know the panel order here, or the speechable order. Don't get your priorities wrong. You put political belief over the chairman's words. Whatever too difficult, just decide. So they're just arguing.
Yeah. So.
Cheeto hasn't even told us the reason for the hunt. Okay. Looks like Bean's getting a call. Whoa, wait. Yo. What? He just showed up?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably someone calling him to let him know he's here. Been a while, Beans. Those guys must be the Zodiacs. Can you contact the V5? Say that you caught Beyond Netero.
What?
Does he want to work with them?
Maybe.
He wants to bring them with him?
Yeah.
Look at how shocked they are. Look at Beans.
Look at the snake lady.
Yeah, no chin. Interesting. He really looks like Netero. His like facial expressions and stuff. Let's just call it quid pro quo, shall we? Interesting. The 5 threats humanity brought back from the Dark Continent. A sphere.
Look at read this way.
Yeah, this has that. A sphere that protects mysterious ancient ruins. The botanical weapon Brian. Or Brion. It's a ball on a guy, okay. So these are like 5 creatures.
And they have them captured.
I think so. Yeah, humanity brought back. Codependence of desire. A gaseous life form. Is it AI or all?
I don't know.
I think it might be I, like AII. Or it's all, I don't know.
Ow.
A gaseous life form. So it's a little like critter. You can see the little eyes there. A monster that infects its prey with a homicidal desire. The twin snake Hellbell.
I think his name is Owl.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have names, I guess.
A trade-off between life and pleasure. A beast that keeps people as pets. Pap. It looks like little guys like hooked up. Those are like the little shrunken head things, I think.
They're kind of cute in a weird, gross way.
Endless despair disguised as hope.
Oh, jeez.
Zobe, the immortality disease. So that's the guy. So these are all things they had in those tubes.
Right.
And it looks like they've just kind of deteriorated over time because they didn't look like this. I think this is what they look like on. So that's creepy. You're just walking around the Dark Continent and you see this Brian guy. It's just a naked body with a ball for a head. Like,
I agree with him.
This is no place humanity should go back to.
This is not good.
Yeah, like
why
hellish.
does Ging want to go there? I know he's an explorer at heart, but this is not
good. Yeah, it's just that uncharted territory drive. Oh!
You totally guessed it!
Al, I'm from the Dark Continent. So something is the gaseous life, or no, it's not the gaseous life. Wait. Okay, you guys said we would get info on something, and that's the end of the chapter.
What?
So something, or Nanika, whatever you want to call her, is from the Dark Continent. But how did she get into Killua's sister then? Did the Zoldyck family go to the Dark Continent at one point, and it like infected her or something?
Maybe.
That's a crazy drawing right there.
What?
Okay. Well, I said there's no way it's a Nen ability.
Yeah.
It's too like.
What?
That's awesome. Okay, she's saying owl though, or I, or whatever. Is it tied to that gaseous life form? It kind of has the little hollow eyes like her.
Codependence of desire.
But she's not really like gaseous, I'd say. Unless it,
but there's like 2 of them.
Well, there's like a bunch of them here.
Yeah.
We don't fully understand yet. They're not like giving us all the information.
What?
And this is just like an end of chapter note. He just like threw it at the end. I'm from the Dark Continent. Interesting.
I didn't know. I didn't have any spoilers about anything.
Me neither. No, I don't know anything. I just know Kurapika's involved. That's the only thing I know.
Interesting.
Huh. Okay, let's just do the next chapter.
So it's funny because I was talking to Nerd before, and I have a habit of reading ahead just because I'm a reader in general, but not a manga reader.
When we read things, we don't do it like this. But.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm actually like following along with you. I'm not reading ahead.
Because you don't really read comics or manga.
Because I don't read comics or manga, so it takes my eyes a minute to see where you even went next.
It gives you time to look at what.
To look at the image too. Yeah. So it's kind of funny.
Okay, next chapter.
What?
Clang, chapter 342 challenge.
Okay, wait, before we start this. So V5 is
they're the ones who stop people from going to the Dark Continent.
So
they made everyone sign the treaty.
So they're kind of like heads ups, like
they're like it's like a
federation,
an immigration, like like an NBC.
And then,
but it looks like they also do like experiments and stuff.
Yeah, and then beyond Netero,
he's with this Kaken country,
and that's the country, and that's what that little group was. He was gonna take them, but now he's showing up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like he's imprisoned here.
Yeah, it does. It does look like that.
Now then, you can do what you want with me, but I predict that I will be released, and you will go to the Dark Continent with me.
He's manifesting.
They've been getting flabbergasted for like chapters. Impossible. You'll be in prison for a long time for inciting a riot. You're delusional.
All the people, yeah.
Well, that would be the correct answer, but the real world isn't like that. You have time to hear me out before you report to the V5. A phone?
Or a recorder? Or is that a phone?
That's a phone. This conversation will be recorded. Is that all right with you? No problem. As if you could publicize it. He looks just like him. Just facing him makes me waver. What does he want? The only thing I know right now is that we're being attacked. I'll first tell you about the V5's official policy and the true meaning behind those words, so you can brace yourselves for the truth. Okay, truth nuke. This is the current official world map. Okay, we've seen this in like the opening and stuff for the show. Our world is located within the enormous Lake Mobius in the center of the Dark Continent. The Dark Continent is around them. Our world is located within the enormous Lake Mobius in the center of the Dark Continent. And they thought it was an ocean. According to our data, mankind has tried to go there 149 times. That's only the excursions we have on record. Only 5 trips had returning survivors for a total of 28 people. Of them, Beyond is the only one still alive today. Oh, this is the other guy talking right now. Okay. And it keeps like zooming out. That's the dark.
You hear the dog in the background.
That's the Dark Continent. That's the lake. That's their world map.
So they're just in the middle of this lake.
They're tiny compared to it. The 5 voyages were all unofficial and took place after the V5 formed the Inviolability Treaty. Okay, with the cooperation of the Guide. The current situation is that we cannot even cross the far ocean boundary without the Guide. So mankind has never, not officially, succeeded in making a round trip by ourselves. The Guide must be someone who's on the Dark Continent, maybe. The 28, that's crazy. It like dwarfs what they think the world is.
Yeah, they didn't know that they were in the middle.
It's kind of like what it looked like when Ging was, talking about it, but the 28 survivors were all... So it's not even like a continent, really. Like, it's the world.
Yeah.
And they're just a tiny island. Okay. The 28 survivors were all as fit as medalists and blessed with luck.
It reminds me of, like, Horton Hears a Two, or Horton Hears a Who.
Oh, yeah.
The speck on a...
yeah.
On a what?
The dirt or whatever.
Whatever it was.
Even so, only 3 of them were able to pass various tests upon their homecoming and return to their daily lives. That's a rate of 0.04%.
What happened to the others?
They probably went crazy. Needless to say, sending civilians is foolish.
Yeah.
Who's this Guide? The being summoned by the Gatekeeper. What Gatekeeper? Read the files. The magical beast clan with the only pipeline to the continent. Travel there is difficult without their help. Is it the shapeshifters?
Yeah.
Oh. May I say something? Go ahead. We know about these things already. Likewise, for the 5 threats you're going to talk about next. Yes, this is a waste of time. 5 threats. Okay, so it's like a meeting. This guy that's a really detailed face. What the heck,
know.
Man? Compare like this guy, his art's interesting. I want to point out that any talk of risk only serves to fuel the fire for these adventurers. The same goes for the countries and businesses that pour money into things, then sit back and wait for the results to roll in. The most this will do is decrease the number of applicants. We want to know the official way to stop Kakin. Yes, I have a file on that. Article 4 of the UN Chartered Basics Relations Treaty. International Threats Clauses 7-9 prohibit active involvement with contagious diseases, biological hazards, and unknown menaces.
I like that.
If it is determined that a nation is endangered, the use of force, including military intervention, is permitted. We know all this already. So does Kakin. Kakin will never back down now that things have gotten so public. I apologize for the circuitousness. I want to establish a common understanding that the means to stop them is limited and military. Considering the above to quell this situation perfectly.
Peacefully.
It is necessary to invite Kakin to the V5. So they want to have a meeting.
Yeah.
You reorganize as the V6 and unofficially support Kakin's journey.
Okay.
This was the guy saying there's no way we should go there.
Yeah.
But they want the money, probably. We must show that we have been waiting for them to become the last representative of the 6 continents. Not that we have to add them reluctantly, yeah. The king will go down in history as a pioneer, and in return put in writing that the distribution of all rewards will be an even 6. So for all the 6...
Yeah.
Because the 6 continents are what we know as the Hunter x Hunter world. Yeah. It's just the one giant continent. Weird world structure.
Yeah.
It's just a big continent, and then that's crazy. There are many uninhabited islands that could accept immigrants in the neutral zone inside the far ocean boundary. So it's islands right before the Dark Continent.
Yeah.
Pretend they are the new continent and have the civilians spend their new lives there. What the heck? Leave the actual voyage to
So they're going to act like this, which is still on their continent.
Is the Dark Continent.
Continent?
Leave the actual voyage to Kakin on the condition that the members be carefully screened. Let them suffer the same fate that united the V5 so strongly in the first place. He wants to get rid of them.
Yeah.
A chaperone is necessary. Is the Hunter Association good enough? We commission them to capture Beyond. Once they have him, it will be up to us to convince him. The Hunter Association will have earned their keep if they can succeed in being both firm and flexible. I wonder if the chaperone's going to be Kurapika, because like I said, I know he's going to be involved in this in some way. I think, at least. And if they fail, negotiate directly with Kakin's leader. We'll certainly resolve it with the V6 offer. He's pretty confident. If the Hunter Association isn't useful, we'll have to send an unofficial team ourselves. Then the real threat is that our budget is going to balloon by an estimated 25 times. Okay. And it looks like they stamped it, so they've agreed here. Okay, back to Beyond. We insisted on an unlimited open door policy to clarify the choice, or else the V5 would never get off their behinds. And if we blindly followed protocol, the plan itself would have been crushed. If safety of civilian immigrants isn't included in our duty, it doesn't seem as high risk to me. Because you disregard your own safety, that's brave, but I'd question your leadership. This means that when you run away, you can't use protecting civilians as your excuse. You don't have to worry about our PR. Why don't you worry about your own welfare? I give up. I have no idea what's going on, so I'm not translate. It means Beyond got a ticket to the Dark Continent in exchange for making Kakin's king into a historic hero. But the V5 doesn't like to lose, so it wants to maintain dignity by making us babysit Beyond. So yeah, Beyond's not from Kakin.
And he's not the, what do they call it?
He's not the king of that country. Yeah. That was the Buddha-looking guy.
Right.
It's that country wants to go and he wants to go, so they made a deal. Is this good for us? High risk, high return. If we fail, we'll lose the trust of one of our best customers, the V5.
Yeah.
If we succeed, it's possible we'll be allowed to hunt on the Dark Continent. There's a good chance of gaining great benefits for humanity, not just the association. And that's what Netero wanted.
Yeah.
Just trust me and contact the V5. They'll say tell Beyond They'll say tell Beyond they'd accept a supervised voyage. And that chaperone will be the Hunter Association, if the V5 trusts you. This is my challenge to you. The Dark Continent will be the proving grounds. Will you be there? She's thinking in her mind, yes, this is a battle, and the entire association will have to fight it. Yes, if this is all true, we shall accept. But first, there are many things we'll have to confirm. Fine, take my blood, anything. Oh, to see if he's Nedro's son? Okay. He expected to be challenged as a fraud. I know he's the real deal, the chairman's son. He's using the Hunter Association as a stepping stone to get to the Dark Continent. Contact the V5, cow. Okay, she's like thinking in her mind again. We were forced into this. It was underhanded, but the quickest way to the Dark Continent.
Yeah.
We're going to an evil place with a sly foe who won't hesitate to cheat.
Who's this? Is Beyond?
Beyond, yeah. Okay. I think he's out for himself.
Yeah.
It looks like we'll be going to the Dark Continent with Beyond. We can't afford to lose. Plans have changed. This will be a top secret crucial mission from the V5. This will require the entire association's help.
The Hunter Association?
Yeah. Huh? We're going together now. How is this a showdown? You amaze me. Beyond is saying he's going to the Dark Continent as a prisoner, but then he'll escape from us to do as he pleases. Well, to find a solution to the threats while managing him and fighting off his comrades. In this land of complete unknowns, we don't know what will come to attack. Yeah. But that's what hunters are supposed to do, right? Exactly. Be prepared, everyone. I hope we hit it off with Beyond during the trip and have a fun adventure together. That's the big guy says that. Ginta, you optimist, dream on. I'll watch him, Cheadle. Okay. She's saying to Beyond, you should also be prepared. It will be a long imprisonment. A long time, eh? I'll wait as long as it takes. He really gets so detailed for some panel.
Yeah,
look at the
cool. Look at his robe.
Yeah, the wrinkles on the robes compared to like these like little doodles, you know. Well done. That was a good presentation. Okay, this is back to V5. Are you sure that was the right thing? Like you asked, I submitted all the various risks, but isn't the agency contradicting itself if the conclusion is that we'd still go? It's no problem. Our duty was to inform them of the dangers and to propose a safer route to people who had already decided on a destination. The rest is their problem. Our official stance is that Journey to the New World was fiction. But in actuality, that book is the basis for the most important criteria for the world. You're just like me. You'll be a great manager. he's like tapping him on the back. An honest world would be best, of course, but peace is more important, isn't it? Yeah, the general public thinks that book is fiction. Yeah. But if they sponsor this thing, then obviously it's not. Right. It would be revealed that they've been lying to everyone the whole time. Whoa. Is that a whale submarine? Oh, this is probably what they're going to use to get there. Dang, it's big. You can see like the curvature of the Earth. Look at that. The giant transfer ship, Black Whale number 1. It can carry an astonishing 200,000 people. The interior is simple, as it was specialized for transport, but that meant it was built at low cost and in less time.
Yeah.
Our hero... Okay, this is... okay.
Yeah.
Our hero, King Huey Gyo-ro, HGR, has declared they will build 20 of these ships in a year.
Wow.
And he's promised to send 100 million people within 5 years. Because he got everyone wanting to go. They said they'll take everyone.
Oh my gosh.
This commemorative... He's betting everything on like the fortunes they'll get from the Dark Continent. This commemorative first ship is scheduled to carry Beyond, as well as the king and 14 princes.
Oh boy.
Civilians will be picked by lottery, and the current odds of landing a seat on the first ship is 1 in 1,300. The odds are better than you'd think. Oh, is this like a news report?
There's game.
Yeah. So we're inclined to focus on the spectacular and optimistic stories in the emigration plan. But one thing to note is that the risks inherent in this voyage, and people are concerned about that. The maximum rating on the published dangerous non-native species list is C. Can you explain how dangerous this is so the rest of us can understand?
Yeah.
Random people. They're just going to take random people.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the likes of bears, sharks, poisonous snakes, and wasps. Creatures you might come across if you're unlucky. That might be fatal in the worst case scenario. They're lying. It's going to be way worse than this.
It's gonna be bad.
Opinions online declare that the Dark Continent surely must harbor deadly rank B or A creatures. We've literally seen that it does. Nobody could rule them out completely, of course, but these people probably assume that mankind never went to the Dark Continent because dangerous creatures exist. Many ancient ruins describe the calamities caused by going to the continent. We have concluded that these mass casualties were from infections by viruses and microbes. Modern medicine will prevent such problems from recurring. Okay, sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, the minerals and liquids held by these flora and fauna are much more likely to be hiding miraculous compounds that can help mankind advance by leaps and bounds. I declare that the greatest gold rush of human history will take place in the next 10 years. The Dark Continent is the place where dreams are made. Okay, so then this is on the boat, I assume. We got the whole group that Beyond was with. Pariston. Ging doesn't look like he's happy to see him. Hey, let me in on this. You're taking all comers, right? For a second, I thought you came to stop us. I plan to. This whole mess is your speciality. A forced choice. Yeah, forced choice. Depending on whether the association responds to Beyond's provocation. You'd send in 5,000 Chimera soldiers?
That's why he was... Remember? He said he was going to do something with the Chimera?
You've had enough fun, haven't you? The association isn't your sandbox any longer. Don't mess with it anymore. I'll play with you personally from now on. Until you beg me to stop. So they're like... Look at that, like, the aura here.
Yeah.
So you're finally gonna pay attention to me. You will see about that. I might just be doing it for my own fun. Okay, so they're gonna have a bit of a antagonistic dynamic here. That's the end of the chapter. Back when I was young. Director that doesn't exist.
He looks very handsome.
Yeah, he does, but that's him saying that's how he looked. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's the end of that.
That's funny.
Alright, we'll probably stop there. We'll probably do that about like 3 chapters for each one.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty wordy. I think for any other series I'd do like 5, but I mean I've heard people say like it gets wordier, so like you know.
You do pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't like it, then tell us, you know. But if you thought it was okay, we haven't edited yet, obviously. So like, I gotta see how like what panels I can include and like how, because I want to show as much as I can without getting copyright striked.
Yeah.
But that was pretty interesting. It was set up mostly. We didn't get to see any of our main characters at all. But the craziest thing to me is how tiny their world is compared to the Dark Continent.
And the Alika is
from the Dark Continent.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And Netero Hatsusad. That's the 3 takeaways.
His name is Beyond. Yeah, that was crazy. That was just like reveal after reveal.
Who's his mom?
I feel like we won't find that out.
Yeah,
really.
we won't.
Because they didn't know about it, so like it wasn't. I don't think he had like a wife really. It was just some random person probably. But so.
Well, hopefully. It was
how did Alika get
to
something from either someone they knew went to the Dark Continent and came back with Nanika, and then it like latched on to Alika, or something? What's interesting is she mentioned like the owl thing, which was like that gaseous light. Right. She said owl, period.
Right.
So is she like talking to it? I didn't really get that part of it.
Yeah. Someone can explain.
Because we didn't really fully understand those creatures it was showing.
Yeah.
Like, it was describing very nebulous concepts associated with them. Like they're like entities. And they had all of them in the tubes. They were kind of like withered. We'll probably go back and look at that. But yeah, I mean, my interest is intrigued. This is going to be interesting. I'm just curious how, if any of our main characters, Krapika probably, is like how they're going to be involved in this.
Okay, so just to wrap up. V5 has signed this thing that they're going to form
they've
V6.
They've made every country sign that you don't go to the Dark Continent. I don't think V6 has been signed yet.
Okay.
V6. Yeah.
You don't go to the thing. Then they're this little country in this big ocean.
Well, it's 6 little continents. In a river. Like a pond. It's like a pond.
It's probably bigger than.
Well, it's the size of an ocean.
Yeah, an
But
ocean.
for the dark continent, it's like a little body of water.
Yeah, exactly. And the dark continent's all around.
Is it the whole planet? Because it didn't show like the globe. It'd be crazy if it's the whole globe.
Right.
And there's this one body of water.
Yeah.
Or if it's just like a big flat continent with our main six continents.
And then they're going to take people to the outer edges of the continent they know, but pretend that that's the dark continent.
Yeah, it seemed like part of the plan was that.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have like random NPCs on the dark continent.
Right. We're just going to have the main...
And this Kakin country, the king wants to go to the dark continent. Well, he doesn't want... I don't think he's going, but he wants to send his people.
Yeah, he said he was going to with the 12, 10 or something princes.
Oh, yeah, he is. Because he wants to be like a historical figure. He wants to be like famous and rich.
Right. They want to gather the resources that they think are going to be there, but we don't even know if they're going to be there. There's going to be a bunch of creepy creatures.
Yeah. It's going to like JJK, I feel like, with like curses and stuff. And then beyond Netero happens to his goals align with them, and so he's signing with them. And then the Zodiacs are going on the behest of V5 to kind of watch. Originally it was to like kind of kill Beyond, but now it's to watch him.
Yeah.
And they're all going together, but it's going to be kind of tense, and Beyond is going to try to wiggle his way out when they get there.
Because for some reason he likes to go there.
Well, he wants to, yeah. And he's been.
But why? Yeah, he's been.
Well, he's just I think it's like Ging. He's just like fascinated by it. It's like the curiosity of it. Because like it would be kind of insane if you realize like the Earth we live on is just like a small speck in like a larger planet.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm not that type of person who needs to go to explore.
No, I know. Well, we're not adventurous, so these characters are. But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought of like the format and everything.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank our tier 2 patron, Legally Burnett. You're awesome.
And Mistress Sable.
Yeah. And if you like the video, like the video.
And subscribe.
And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.